Good evening. Welcome to the preview of the weekend racing for the spring attack. Couple of interesting meetings. maybe a bit of value at Moonee Valley with at least decent, decent sized fields. We may consider playing the quadrella there. Haven't located a banker as yet, but we will probably play with one of the top three raters must win a leg for varying units. The main meeting is obviously at Ascot with Railway Stakes Day. It's not a bad card. Doesn't appear to be a lot of value from a quaddie point of view, with short price favourites in the opening two legs. Although the favourite in the opening leg's drawn wide, so might not disregard that race just yet, and we may still get involved. Race 7, Buffering and Barraquee look well and truly above the rest of these. Barraquee's got the advantage of the better draw. Buffering's coming off good solid group racing in Victoria, so they appear the only two realistic winning chances. Best of the rest is going to be probably Power Princess, Spirit of Boom, which has raced well before, and maybe Moment of Change. The Rising is the other one that's drawn bad, and that's no great advantage, but it was a good win last start. We get to the Railway Stakes. Interesting betting race this, because Smoking Joey's the favourite. Now this has been slaughtered at the weights. Makes no sense how this horse has got 56 kilos. It's coming out of the Group 1 race at Flemington, where it's just got beaten with 52.5, and all of a sudden it goes up 3.5 kilos for not winning. And given its mile record 7 for 1 second, I wouldn't want to be taking 4-1 this in anything. Not with 56 kilos against these. So we've got a weak one there, in my opinion. Longport, which is the second favourite, is another one that's never won at a mile, and it's drawn bad with Chicken Newitt on it. So one thing about the WA guys, they don't do any of the Eastern States boys any favours. So there'll be a lot of argy-bargy in this, as there always is. This is going to have to work to get into this race, and I can't see them surrendering up to let it go to the front, and that should be the end of it. It's a risk. So we've got two weak favourites, and the other favourite is Plucky Bell from a wide gate, and Moody and Nolan. Again, no form at a mile. So for me, this is a terrific betting race if we're right. Not inconceivable that these three all miss a place. Going through them, Conservatorium now, it's won the lead up quite nicely. It just got there. It worked hard and battled on strongly. That was 1400. Goes okay at the mile. Drops 3 kilos for this, which is going to help it. All its forms at Group 1, Group 2 and Group 3 level, so it's fairly proficient horse this. It's been here before, and that's an advantage. So I think at the 10 or 12-1, it's over the odds. Range is the interesting one. It's got into this race with 53 kilos again. It's had 2 runs back from the spell. Both have been solid, and it seems to be well weighted, especially when you look at Smoking Joey and these things. Seems to be well weighted against them. So I give it a chance. It's around the 14 or 15-1 mark. And the other interesting one is Neutral Trust. Now, this needs a dry track, and it's been running around and on rain-affected going. He's given it a barrier trial at Cranbourne, but it was just a stroll around just to bring it up to the mark. His last start at Sale was good with 57.5 behind Muro. Muro's won during the carnival and looks a fairly decent sort of horse. From barrier 6, Oliver can dictate and do what he wants. So I think it's over the odds for me. They're the three main chances for me at a price. I've got Platinum Rocker close to them. Barrier 19, absolutely no favours there. Fire Up Fifi, same thing. Barrier 18, no favours. And Terrific from barrier 11. Unfortunately, most of the legitimate winning chances have drawn really bad, and all the goats that haven't got any hope have drawn the marbles. Lucky Grey, it's gone back to Andrews now. Smurden couldn't get it to go, but I think he placed it badly. He kept running it on wet tracks when everybody knows it can't go a yard. And he had the chance. He had the Doncaster at his mercy with 52.5, and the idiot went and took it to Melbourne and ran it with 58. Barrier 17, absolutely no favours, but if it was to put its best foot forward, it's not impossible in this race at 30 to 1. Tough race, as always, the Railway. Never an easy race to win. 3 on top from 10, 15, 13, 7, 9, 1. The last race, found one here out of the barrier trials and track work. Number 7, Virtual Trader. It's had a couple of trials, very soft, and then a nice piece of track work. This horse is ready to go first up. Trials were at Bunbury, where they tend to hide them. Interesting to note that they've taken it to Bunbury to trial it. Good trainer, Pope. This will be ready to go. It's 10 to 1. We may even just back this at the fixed odds and take our chances in the last with number 7, Virtual Trader. Don't like much in New Zealand. At Sydney, not much there. There may be a chance to play the quaddie there as well with big fields. First time in a while we've had decent sort of fields. But I'll have a look at that in the morning and see if there's any value there in any of the legs to give us a result. Had a preliminary look at Shah 10 on Sunday. There's a lot of unraced. There are no jackpots. This is traditionally a very bad meeting leading up to, obviously, the carnival starting up here. We passed last year. There's a very, very good chance we're going to pass again on Sunday. Much better races meetings than this. Also, next Wednesday, we've got a jackpot in the TT and the 6 up. I'd rather be playing there where there's a chance for a result. So we'll make the final decision, obviously, on Sunday morning. But at this stage, my gut feeling and my overview is that it's just no value there, and we'll wait till Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Good luck if you play on the weekend.